which means you gain an angle, you gain more power and speed. What else? All defense.
You're not overextending and you're not putting yourself out on, trying to get out here and hit. You're just gonna
Right. If I'm trying to get around his arm slowly with my, I've got long reach. I can afford to do that in a way, because I actually can swing his shoulder where he can't reach my shoulder. I can barely reach my shoulder. But if he blocks it, my arm's toast. Does this make sense?
It keeps you in line. It's just every martial art, every fencing, it's about keeping your sword as much as possible in between movement. I mean, that makes sense, right? Keep your sword in between movement.
So check that out. We learned a basic chop. Now let's think stabs. Same thing with stepping with a stab. If I want to hit, alright, I step here, I want to stab him on this side. I want to stab him on that side. Step this way. All you're doing is darting your tip in and out a few inches. Here's what, kind of like yesterday, I want to stab like that. If he takes the slightest parry or the slightest step back, I am boned because I'm fully extended and I can really get jacked up on. So you set up a stab by
Same movement.
we got a basic stab, practice stab. Put your weapon in your dominant hand. Get in that good sideways stance. Just practice rocking back and forth. Yeah. Just poking forward into an imaginary gut.
Alright, so one of the things that happens a lot is if you're fighting specifically about safer fencing, we fight thumb pointed down the blade, there's a lot of flat blade technique, that's where it comes from. So it's really bad for you because you're breaking thumbs because of the pressure on it. Also, it's bad because
don't do this.
Don't do that. Yeah, so when you do that, it also is bad because you start hooking people, because for every point your thumb is where the tip of the sword goes. Yeah, so it's going to go over, especially when you start doing this shit, it's not going to work. So instead, holding it correctly, you might still have that issue because you feel like you have less finesse over it because you don't have that thumb guiding it, but if that's an issue, all you have to do is get a little twist into it. Just put like a corkscrew, and so you can actually get that motion, like, and then
Doesn't take much.
Yeah, it really doesn't. That motion, one step, and be able to corkscrew it in, and just get that twist, and let it sink in a lot better.
Feel this twist he's talking about.
Yeah.
It's turning your hand as you poke forward.
If my palm is faced that way, I'm just turning my palm to face down. So it's just like quarter turn.
It's your palm open to the side.
It's down, forward.
Alright, feel that. Just rocking your hips into it.
You should be able to do the palm.
Okay, now let's go weapon dominance, foot back. It's more defensive stance. This might be how you do it if you have a sword and shield in your hand. You can still rock your front foot forward. I don't have to step along.
You're starting here and you're going to this.
My weapon hand.
Start here and then there you go. Start with your palm. This way. There you go. You're overextending a little bit.
Okay, we got a chop and we got a stab. Let's go for a slot. You gotta step off for a second. That's the next thing. A vertical strike or a slot shot. Slot shot. Yeah. Straight up and down. So my target is anywhere from shoulder to his back. At max range, it's probably going to be more going for the shoulder. Alright, add my step to it. With my rock. Straight on that pack. Do not lift your hand. Swinging a hammer at a nail that is his nipple. We'll try this. It's almost the same as the chop, except instead of your angle being more horizontal, it's just vertical. Recoil. Each time. If people feel the power your blade is capable of having there. You need to make it strong. That can be very, very firm. Okay, put it in your other hand. Let's get some muscle memory in your left hand. Slot shot. Rock it back and forth. Why else are we rocking back and forth? What defensively might this have advantage towards?
So we get out quick?
Get out quick! Bogan doesn't suck. I threw my first vertical slot. He's going to return with the same thing because my weapon drifted all the way out there. I don't want that to happen. I get in, I get out. Oh, he decided not to throw it. I choose to throw something else. Okay? This motion, yeah, you look like a street fighter here. Except you can throw the spinning mid kick. Don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So whether you're doing big lunges at your opponent or not, step out. Does that make sense? So as long as you don't step back. Let's all. Let's do that. Let's spread out this way. Let's go